How was the game yesterday?
Awesome. It was great. Just the whole day. Was able to check out the parade. Phenomenal. Bigger and more grandiose than I had expected, which was neat. And then just to bring the family down to be around downtown. Phenomenal football game. Personally, family-wise, unbelievable experience.
What are you expecting tonight out of Arizona?
Probably what you've seen them rolling over Carolina 4-0, them taking Nashville to overtime. They play with pace. They play on top of you. They're a fast team right now. They're a good team, and we have to be at our best to beat anyone in this league, and it's no different tonight.
You mentioned earlier this season about just the difficulties you've had not practicing the day before a game. Just what are some of the challenges there? Any adjustments that you have to make?
No, I think we did a little better last opportunities we had in that situation, but I think it's a little just getting your tempo, getting your touches, getting going. That's a challenge. But I just think our last 3 games, despite taking all 6 points, those were 3 average first periods for slow starts, if you will. Give the guys a ton of credit. Talk about it a little bit between periods. They bounced back. Strong second period, really strong thirds. But, I mean, you go back San Jose, Columbus, and even the other night, our first periods have not been great. As a staff, you want to try to get out of some of those trends. And we'll be looking forward to do that tonight.
What about the pecan pie?
I did get a slice of pecan pie, 1 slice, and it was actually funny. We had all these giant desserts and 1 slice of pecan pie, so it happened. It's a victory for Dad.
And it was good.
And Thanksgiving was phenomenal.
All right.
phenomenal.
It's also Hockey Fights Cancer tonight at Little Caesars Arena. And I know you guys have been a part of a few other games on the road, but what does that initiative mean to you?
It's been phenomenal initiative. Love how the NHL is the front line on some things. This is something they've really taken. They've attacked, which I love. We're on this current, recent road trip. We actually had a couple games where it was their night. And God, it was almost emotional. I'm no different than anyone else. I've dealt it within my own family, my family. It's a reality. It's something good about the NHL. It's another opportunity for us to be the front line of it tonight.
Did Pysyk have a setback?
Not sure on Pysyk. He's just the ups and downs with the skates. I don't know the exacts on it. He's been pushing really hard. So again, the time frame, I don't know where he's at. Obviously, we're on top of everything, but unfortunately, some of those things, they're kind of on their own little injury skate, off skate. So yeah, not completely clear where Pysyk is.
And nothing new on Soderblom still day to day?
Soderblom, unfortunately, it literally just talked to the training staff now, because we wanted to see if he could skate this morning, and then actually have our skating coach in town. Would have loved him to get back on the ice tomorrow. So it's, again, still in that day-to-day, but obviously now we're into those. It's been a while, so probably going to have to reevaluate when he's healthy what our plan is for him.
Are you as big a college football fan at all?
A little bit, not huge. I like college football. I mean, I'm American. You can't avoid it. The Saturday games, but not big. Grew up. Probably our college football team growing up was the Syracuse Orange, and they were a good team. Living through the Midwest. I lived in Iowa, and obviously college football there. Used to laugh all the time. My neighborhood in Des Moines, I could walk Sidney Crosby down the street and no one know who he was, but the third string backup cornerback from Iowa State, everyone would know who he is. So it's the culture, but I like it. But obviously tomorrow is a remarkably big game. Michigan, Ohio State, obviously. Michigan's pretty big in our room. A couple staff members, obviously a couple of our guys on our team played at Michigan. It's big, so I'll be watching.
What have you seen Bergeron after having a few games under his belt now?
I like some consistency in his game. Sometimes those guys play it's on emotion, it's on energy. You get your first opportunity in the NHL, and you see a little setback in their game. Haven't seen a ton of that. He makes plays. He doesn't break the chain. He keeps us connected. And it gives us a little skill in our bottom six. And sometimes, what does that mean skill-wise? It doesn't mean what he does around the net. Sometimes it's just skill, getting out of our zone, helping us with breakouts, helping us with regroups. And obviously he's finding some power play time. Was involved in a goal the other night. So it's been exciting. And these are really important games and minutes. And the other night, because their line was having some success, they started getting some shifts that will probably earlier in the year recently would have been someone else, and now they are in that 12, 13-minute range. So very valuable development-wise, and Berg's been really good for us.
What are you looking for in the 5-on-5 game play today out of your team?
Same thing, just those hard areas, getting around the net. I came in here the other day and talked about great win. We won that win because of sheer will, attitude, special teams. But they were better than us 5-on-5. Especially Nashville, they're a heavy team. They can control a lot of 5-on-5 play. So back to just being predictable, simple, but creating some offense by being simple and getting to the hard area, which I think we can do a better job than we did the other night.
What have you thought of Bertuzzi as he's worked his way back?
Good. I mean, there's some moments in his game. Pace. Sometimes when you just have him play, it's faster than you think, and I think you see some of those. It's on top of you a little quicker than you think, and unfortunately, he's been involved with some turnovers that have put us in some bad situations. So I think once the game slows down from a little bit, I think even better. But it's going to be a learning curve or an adjustment for anyone who just hasn't played. Like NHL pace, you just can't replicate in practice. It's on top of you quicker than you think.